Hello potato, it's time for another video of crisps from foreign lands. And oddly, this time I didn't have to go to any of my international markets to find this one. I was able to actually find it at World Market for the first time, I think ever. They're carrying some of the import Asian Lay's flavors. Normally I have to go to import markets. I mean, I guess World Market is an import market, but it's like, it's not an import market geared towards people actually from that community. It's geared towards people like myself. And they have flavors I've tried before. I think I've tried the grilled squid before. They had that. They had the roast chicken, which I'm pretty sure I've tried before, and both were quite good. But the one I didn't think I tried before was numb and spicy hot pot flavor. I think it's that, what's it called, mala spice, which I've run into in a few other things. And it's very interesting. It's a little off-putting at first, if it's what I think it is, but it kind of grows on you. The numbing sensation kind of grows on you. And of course, there's nothing in the back that I can read, but that this bag is meant to be 2 servings. So the whole bag is 360 calories, because America. And the sodium is about 16% of your day. Again, if you eat the whole bag. Yeah, half that if you were just eating half the bag, which is what it says to do. But yeah, all that, I can't read that, and I'm not going to bother Google translating it. Where did these actually come from, though? China. So these are Chinese Lay's potato chips, and there are lots of gas in there. Keep it from getting too crushed up, I suppose. Internationally, also to have the fact that the bag is literally half empty. So you're only supposed to eat like half of a bag for a serving. Does how many chips is a serving? It doesn't, just as half a bag. Again, I understand it's sold by weight. It's not, the bag is not meant to represent what you're getting. It's the weight on the front of the bag. I know. But I mean, that bag is like literally 2/3 empty. Just opening it. That's funny. All right, let's check out the chip though. They are the wavy Lay's style, the ones that are basically ruffles. I still don't understand why Lay's does wavy Lay's and ruffles, because they are basically the same thing. Well, it smells really savory, a little spicy, and really familiar. So I do think this is probably the mala spice stuff I've had before. Well, let's give it a try. At least, one thing for as empty as the bag is, it's not a lot of, it doesn't look like it's all busted up. I mean, this has traveled literally halfway around the world. And the chips do seem pretty well intact there, so that's a plus, I suppose. All right, down the hatch. So you get like a heat sensation on the tongue at first. Kind of a little bit of like a sweet and sour note. I'm not really getting the numbing. I'm definitely getting the spice. It's predominantly now on the back of my tongue. I suppose if I get numbing, it'd be hard to hear me, won't it? Not bad. It's an interesting flavor. It's a very unique flavor. It's not something you get like in an American crisp. So I think this might be a different flavor than the one I was thinking it was going to be, because I'm really not getting the numbing feeling. It's just kind of a very, for lack of a better word, exotic spice and some heat. If you don't like hot stuff, you're not going to like this, but it's not really hot. I would put it around maybe a little bit less than like Cholula. What do we have in here? Potato, spicy hot pot seasoning, sugar, MSG, soy sauce, malted dextrin, soybean, garlic, chili, onion, sesame, Szechuan pepper, fennel, silicon dioxide, paprika, oil resin. Nothing weird in there. No weird flavors or no weird ingredients. Just the way that's being combined. So definitely not bad. The spiciness is nice. It's got a decent layer of heat. Like I said, maybe, I mean, on like the third chip, it's starting to build up a little bit in the mouth. So maybe a little bit more than Cholula. But, we're certainly not talking Carolina Reaper, Ghost Chili, Habanero kind of areas here. We're definitely in the pretty safe zone of hot. Now, flavor is very different than anything you would get in an American Lay's chip. I'm not getting any of the numbness, so maybe that, I don't know, maybe that's not what that was meant to say. I don't know. But I don't think it's the Mollispice stuff, because that stuff I did get like a numbness in my mouth about, and this one I'm really not. We're like 4 chips in now, and I'm not really feeling anything that I would describe as numbness. But they are good, nice, different flavor, something, you know, again, for lack of a better word, a little exotic to me as an, you know, American who normally eats Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. So I mean, there's your baseline for what I think is normal. So before you like take offense at using the word exotic, that's, you know, it's just really for lack of a better word. It's not meant to be any sort of minimizing or degrading. It's a very different flavor than stuff I normally get. But it's quite good if they made this for America, you know, where it wasn't as much as a full-size bag for the small bag. I would probably get these. If you know, Lay's, you want to do in your flavor promotions where you do odd stuff, here's an idea, Lay's. And you can have this, maybe, you know, send me some free chips or something. But instead of creating all these kind of weird flavors, or just like sticking restaurant names on the bags and saying, yeah, it's inspired by them, and no, it's a flavor you made 5 years ago without their name on it, just make some of your foreign flavors for the US. Make some of like your Walker's crisp, something like bacon and onion and stuff. Make some of that for the US. Make this for the US. Do that as your promotional flavor. You don't need to create new flavors. You have flavors all over the world that you don't give us here, that you could just copy, put out here, and have some new flavors for, you know, a summer or whatever. Just an idea. Instead of, you know, making pizza crisps for the 50th time, give America numb and spicy hot pot flavor. It certainly can't do any worse than the cappuccino flavored chips you released about 10 years ago. But that does wrap this video up. I hope you found it all interesting or entertaining. If you did, go ahead and give it a like, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.